Good morning and welcome back to part 2 of the entertainment system build. So as you can see, we've got the wood, we've got the laptop power charger, 12 volt 8 amps, and we've got the radio and the head mount. So join me as we continue the build and a help from a good friend. So as you can see here now, we've marked the wood out for the first cuts. We've come across here, done the 2 chamfers down the side. Join me when we come back and they're all been cut. And as by magic now we've cut the wood. This is going to be the top, that's going to be the bottom, and these are the sides which will fold up. So as you can see now, just going to put some panel pins in. And now we're on to the second piece. Sorry about the noise, folks, but it's got to be done. It has to be panel pinned. And that's it, and we'll come back in a bit when we put it together. So on this process now we're going to glue it and do a bit of nailing, and hopefully you'll see the shape of the box. So we're just gluing the edges before we put a couple of tacks into the sides. Just a little smidgen of glue on the top because we want it to last, and a little bit down that side. Now this is a tricky part now where someone's got to hold it and tack it with one hand. If you want me to hold anything, just push my hand in the way. As you can see there, it is a bit awkward for one person. I've left a nail over on the other side. Just make sure the edges are together. We'll put the final nail in. And now, hopefully, the same for this side. Hopefully this line's going to go a lot quicker and easier than it did on the other side. I'll just come around the side. We're not really worried about the excess glue at this stage because we can actually wipe that off later. But it's a nice little project. And that's it. So we're just going to give these a wipe to wipe off the excess glue. As you can see, that looks quite nice now. Just flipping it over. I think when it's done we'll coat it in teak oil, but we'll do that at a later date. But yeah, overall quite impressed. It's going to look good when it's finished. It's a nice in-shack radio MP3 player. So we've now glued these in before. We're using this little piece of wood now as a stop to stop it from sliding back. We're going to now loosely fit the radio in, so now we can get the base on as a guide. So you can see the radio's level there. Now getting it nice and level to the front, to the edge. You can see that there, it's gone in nicely. And now what we're going to do is now slide this in place. We will be taking the radio out. We're just going to try and get a few little tacks in just to sort of hold it for now so we can get the position right. So we don't want to knock it too hard with the radio in. Just going to get it to bite. And we'll spin it back over again. And it's all there. It's nice and snug. Just a little tap. But it is coming along nicely. Do take your time if you're making your own. It's not as easy as you think. But it's coming nice. The radio has slid out. Just put that to one side. And now we'll tap that in place firmly. We'll spin it over. And that's that. So when it's on the bench, it will look like this. And the reason the top has been cut shorter, the heatsink of the radio will come at the back here. We want to give that a little bit of ventilation and put our connectors on this bit here. So when it's done, we'll come back shortly again when we've got everything more or less ready to pan out. Well, this is the box. It's in there. All we've got to do now is put these on the front, put the side ones on, and the one that goes under here, and it is then finished. So on the back, this is how we've done it. We have to keep the top of the box small because of the heat sink there. We need to get some air in that. Use a chop block here when it focuses. So we've got the left speaker, right speaker, fabricated a little bracket. This is a laptop charger going into the 5.5mm socket. The red and yellow wire is your power and your memory channels, and the black is the earth. In there we've got a 3.5mm jack, just ordinary speaker wire going round, and it works quite well. The plan is with the box at a later date, I'm going to T-coil the box, but it sounds well.
Community, I really thought, you know, it's about time they take some help. They wouldn't ask for themselves. So.
And this is the Shack radio. So that was the project. A big thank you to the person who helped me do the box. He done all the cutting of the wood. So I'll say 7-3 and thank you for watching.